Welcome to What's New in AtHomeNet Classic Websites. This video will cover enhancements for June 2011. We have a lot of exciting things to talk about, so let's get going. We're going to log into our demo as an administrator. The first enhancement we'd like to talk about is one to our widgets. As a refresher, we recently introduced the exciting new widgets functionality to the websites, allowing you to customize the layout of your private and public homepage. Well, as you know, we're always working on adding new widgets based on your feedback of what you'd like to see and be able to control on your website. So that being said, AtHomeNet has partnered with a leading online content company to give you the ability to add the Instant Articles widget to your website. Let's see it in action. First, we'll select Edit Page. Click here to add a widget. Here in the widget gallery, you'll see a place for the new Instant Articles. Click on it, select Next. Instant Articles gives you access to news and content feeds with lots of great information to read on a variety of subjects. There's a lot of different categories to choose from. Things such as going green, home solutions, living well, your family. Different categories for different types of interests that your residents may have. We can choose a number of items to display, so we'll give our residents a nice variety at, say, 12. This indicates how many articles you'll be able to select on the page. You'll see a preview of each article where you can click. We'll get to that in a moment. So here in Categories is where you check the box of the types of articles you'd like to show. You can choose one category, or you could select a variety of articles over multiple categories. For this example, though, we'll use just one. As we indicated before, when you check one of these boxes, articles related to the subject you choose will be the stories and content that fills your Instant Articles widget. Let's say hypothetically that our community has a lot of families in it. So we're going to choose Your Family Today as our category. We'll also change the title, as many of these widgets are customizable in this way, to Family News. We'll click Apply, and we'll click Done. As we scroll down here, we see our Instant Articles widget, and we see that these individual articles are listed, highlighted as we hover over them. To select an article to read, you'd simply click on one. On the next page, the article appears. The content for these articles is refreshed regularly, so there'll always be lots to choose from. The next enhancement we'd like to talk about is for all of our Newsletter Architect users out there. Let's go ahead and log in. Once we're in, we'll scroll to select one of our newsletters we've been working on. We'll click on Edit. For those of you who have been using Newsletter Architect, when you're building a newsletter, you generally have been using the classic rich text editor we provided to put a lot of your newsletters together. That editor looked like this. Well, to give you more options, we have significantly enhanced the rich text editor to give you even more control, and so you can manage and create the pages of your newsletter more efficiently. Let's take a look at the new one. As you can see, a lot more options, a full rich text editor with plenty of capabilities, giving you the power to make your newsletter a lot more exciting with a lot more functionality. Make your changes, make your additions, and save. Another enhancement we made to Newsletter Architect is if you are working on your newsletter and you've not done anything on the screen for a while due to compiling articles or other things that may have drawn your attention away, you'll now receive a timeout warning that looks something like this, so that you can save what you've done before losing it. After about 13 minutes of non-activity, you'll see it pop up. Simply click Continue Working and proceed. Let's jump back into our main demo. The next enhancements we'd like to talk about are to the eForms feature, with the introduction of a great new enhancement that is sure to get your community excited. If you've used our surveys feature before and gotten used to viewing the results of community voting in the colorful bar graph format, this will be even more convenient. Graphable results are now included in your eForms capability. Let's see it in action. We'll click on Pool Hours Survey. Keep in mind, when you design these surveys, you can only utilize this functionality with regard to questions with finite answers. i.e. yes, no, maybe, things of that nature. Or selections such as this, 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., yes or no. So once you've created your questions and put your eForm out there, then you're all set. When a resident sees the eForm, they'll cast their vote, per usual. Now let's go back to the eForm screen. Click on View Export Submitted Forms. There's the pool hours survey. We want to click on View Results. And now, as you can see, the new graphical functionality takes place. You can view it in bar graph format or pie chart. The new Graphable Results are the perfect way to collect and display information in an eye-appealing and colorful way, bringing the information you gather from eForms to life. We're not done yet with enhancing the eForms feature. Let's edit an existing eForm. So let's change this eForm to, say, a pool party survey, or rather a summer pool party registration announcement. What you'll now notice is that when you create a new eForm or edit an existing one, you have access to use the rich text editor in the full description as well as in the auto reply. This could come in handy for our example. Say we wanted to invite to a summer pool party. We want to put a caveat here where we want the residents to please see the rules of the pool document before registering. Here we could make the rules of the pool an actual hyperlink to our pool rules document, which is already located in the documents area of our website. We'll add the URL, click OK, making this a live link. When residents click on it, they get to the pool rules. This is just one example of how you could use this. As with the rich text editor in the body of the initial eForm and in the auto response, the possibilities are limitless for you to be creative. The last new releases we want to talk about is a healthy new supply of our monthly email bulletin enhancements. Some great new stuff here. And the most recent ones are usually displayed at the top. As always, you can click on any of these and customize them to fit your community and your events. Well, that about does it for the June enhancements. Remember, we always love getting your ideas for new features and enhancements, so send them our way. Thanks for watching, thanks for your business, and we look forward to seeing you next month. That concludes this month's edition of What's New. We'd like to thank all of our existing clients for your time and for your business. As always, we encourage your feedback and ideas, so if you have any suggestions for new features or new enhancements to existing features, send us an email to support@AtHomeNet.com. If you don't have website service with us and you like what you see, send us an email to sales@AtHomeNet.com or give us a call at 1-800-556-7852. Be sure to tune in next month for more new features and more new enhancements from AtHomeNet.